What's going on, guys? I'm definitely summoning for LR Beerus. I wouldn't go too deep. And I think that's mostly out of the whole I'm not gonna go too deep. Not until the 250 million celebration. How that's gonna work is announced. Mostly because I'm kind of curious to see what they're gonna do with it. Awesome. Thanks for letting me know. Let's see. I've got 30 of those. I think we're just gonna go with this and be fine. Or no, we're gonna change that. So how's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, that should be what we get. It might even be 25, because if you think about it, they did 20 stones a day for 2 million downloads. So it might even be 25 stones. That would be a little crazy, though. That'd be a multi-summon every 2 days. For free. I enjoy this game in general. It's mostly for stuff like that. The enemies are actually subject to the pits too, which is kind of cool, because that doesn't happen in a whole lot of games. I think it's a whole lot of fun. Definitely challenging, though. It's kind of like The Binding of Isaac, if you ever played it. So this is the shop right here. I don't have enough gold to actually get anything, but it's kind of like it's a procedurally generated roguelike game. Oh, and we got the Arcana shop right here too. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm not getting anything here. But basically you go through a bunch of different dungeons as this sorcerer here. Just trying to finish everything in like singular runs, which is kind of hard. But I like it, and it's something a little bit different. Something you kind of have to concentrate on, so it might not necessarily be the best for streaming, but we'll find out. Yeah, I try to play stuff that's fun to play, fun to watch. Just in general. And to be honest, I'm kind of talking out a little bit. Mostly just because of all like the grinding that came out of doing 3 year, you know? Tiger and I we're gonna have another video coming out just shortly. He's got all the footage that he needs from me. We just need everything put together. But I'm sure that Tiger and I will be doing some dual summons. I'll see if I can get some dual summons in with Scott too. Oh, good. Doo-doo. There we go. Yeah, the 250 million download. I mean, that's gonna be insane. All right, where am I? That's where I am. I wouldn't be too sure that we're not going to get a Broly card. I really think that that EZA is going to be for some Broly unit. I really, really do. I think it'd be a huge missed opportunity if it wasn't. Like, that's exactly how they put it out there. That's exactly what everybody wants, and if they don't do that, that would just be foolishness, in my opinion. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that they're really not going to give us a Broly card? I think we have to. Get Awakening medals for a specific unit. I mean, that specific unit could be the Broly card. You know what I mean? We need to go up. Oh, boss room. Okay. Which money do I have? Let's get a relic. Get you. Yeah. I can agree with you there, Greg. I think that it would just make the most sense, I think, to be getting a Broly unit. But at the same time, I could see why it could just be something else, and that I don't think anybody would be happy with that. Oh, counter rogue, I hate him. Ooh, ouch. Okay. Ouch. Ooh. That's not good. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Ooh, what does that do? Pendulum. Oh, reduces all cooldowns. That's pretty legit. Yeah. Cool. A Vegeta EZA. I would be down with that. Vegeta's my, like, straight up my favorite character. What kind of Vegeta would you want to see as the EZA? Would you want to see, like, a Majin Vegeta EZA, or, like, some sort of crazy base form EZA? Oh, there's 100% gonna be a summonable one. Oh boy. Gotenks, I'm curious. What kind of Vegeta EZA do you want? One based off the new movie. It's like a Park of Vegeta. I think that'd be pretty funny. We go to the shop, and we're gonna get a health potion. Because goddamn are we close to death. So bad. Yeah, it just makes me wonder though, like, who would they make the Easy A if it wasn't Broly? You know what I mean? I hate being poisoned. Where's the new tracksuit? I think a tracksuit Gohan Easy A would be hilarious. Like a tracksuit Gohan where he actually like when he Extreme Z awakens, he kind of gets back to where he was for the Universe Survival Tournament. That'd be kind of funny. I don't have enough. I wonder if we can get some more gold. Maybe we would have to beat the boss to get more gold. Now guys, I'm just going to give you a heads up. I'm probably going to die a lot in this game because I'm not very good at it yet. And usually the people at the red portals either hurt you a whole lot or they give you cursed relics. So I'm not going to bother with him. I'm just going to go for the boss. Oh, ow, fuck. That was bad. That was really bad. So this is the part about the game that's kind of cool, kind of challenging. You go right back to the beginning every single time. And every single time that you go back in, everything is completely and totally different. I don't know what that is, but we're going to buy it. We're going to buy that too. That sounds cool. And we're gonna see what all this stuff is. None of the, oh, they're all standards. Okay. Okay. Think you'll ever add a Naruto character, an outfit like Goku? Oh man! I remember. What was it? I forget what game it was, but they had like this collaboration with Naruto, and there was a Goku that was in a Naruto costume that you got access to, and he used like the Rasengan Shuriken or whatever. It was really cool. It was right like when Battle of Gods came out. It was like a weird kind of like arena arcade type game. It was really cool. I actually really enjoyed it. This was like back in the Xbox 360 days. Yeah, they did do one with One Piece already. That's right, I forgot that was what I had there now. Ninja Storm 3 had it, but there was also a Dragon Ball Z game that came out that did the same thing. Hey man, what's going on? Nothing really crazy new with me. Just playing a little bit of a different game. Ow. Get my butt kicked. Yeah, I don't think that tectonic drill ability... Yeah, that's what it was. Battle of Z. That's what it was. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna die pretty soon here. Yeah, I would definitely say it was decent. It was no, Xenoverse or, oh no, I'm not talking to her. She's bad. It was no Xenoverse or, Tenkaichi 3, that's for sure. Not his twin Goten. I hear you, man. I think that we're gonna... Don't worry, there's gonna be some Goten love soon. The family Kamehameha units are gonna get an Extreme Z Awakening soon. They have it on JP already. So that Goten's gonna get some love. I mean, he's actually really good on super strength teams as it is. Specifically because of how he changes orbs. So if you don't have a decent orb change or otherwise, he's still going to be good for that even before he gets his EZA. Oh yeah, there's death right there. That's okay though. That tectonic drill skill was not what I wanted at all. So I'm going to change that back to the ice thing that we were using there. Tenkaichi 3 is such a good game. I still play it. Like if you checked out some of my other streams, I mean, I will play that game for literal hours. I just enjoy it so much. No, we can't get anything new quite yet. We're gonna get the Raspberry Cookie Box. I don't know what that does, but I like cookies. Raging Blast 2 was also really good. There we go. Health orbs drop more frequently. Now we're set to win. 100%. Yeah. Raging Blast 2 was a lot of fun, especially because they did the Super Saiyan 3 Broly and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta like first. Bro, I would agree with that. I actually, a little ways back, I had talked about doing a live stream and talking about, like, what the next Dragon Ball Z game should look like. You know what I mean? Like the Xenoverse games are cool and everything, but like, are they really what Dragon Ball Z fans want? Like, is that how Dragon Ball Z is going to continue? You know, and like the Jump Force game, like that looks interesting, but I still think that like a lot of people are talking about how Dragon Ball Z characters are kind of getting shafted in that game, or are probably going to get shafted in that game, and I agree with that. Mostly because I've caught up with some of the other anime that's being used, right? And like how all of those other anime characters are being shown at like their top power, and Goku's not doing anything but beyond Super Saiyan. Frieza's only in his final form. Well, like his final form. Like there's nothing else going on there, and I think that that's like a huge disservice to Dragon Ball Z fans, and you know, anybody that might be looking to get into Dragon Ball Z in general. Like, they're just gonna have this misconception of what Dragon Ball Z characters are capable of when put next to other characters. It's just not accurate. And really, for me, it's just the fact that it's inaccurate that upsets me at all. I'm not talking to him. He's going to make me give stuff up, and I want to keep what I have. Okay, we don't have enough for anything yet. So we're going to keep trucking right along. We've only seen like half the map, so we're good. Part of me wishes that I knew how to actually like program games. Oh man, what the... what are you doing? You're enhanced. Adds explosion on landing. Awesome. I want to see if I can get up to 175 though. Yeah, Tenkaichi 3 had a massive roster. It was absolutely gargantuan. I think that was actually one of the better things about it. You could play as whoever you wanted. And I'm not going to go ahead and say that nobody was bad, because there were definitely characters in that game that weren't great. Or like, you know, the best to play as. But I mean, like, back in the day, like I used to play, I played as Bardock because he was my favorite character to play as, or one of my favorite characters to play as. And it wasn't because he was like super powerful or anything, I just liked his moveset. I liked what he did as a character. Ooh, ow. No, thank you. You can stay in the corner. But yeah, my team was usually Bardock and either Future Gohan or Majin Vegeta. Bardock, yeah, he is the GOAT. I'm excited for him to come out. The LR Bardock that's on JP. I'm excited for him to come to Global. Is it 10 Kamehameha wrong? Is Kamehameha times 10? Yes, it is. You are not wrong there. Oh, cool. I got a new... Ooh, that's pretty powerful. I'll take that. Have you? It's just my wife going to sleep. So I'm telling her that I love her. Okay, we found the boss room. We do have... We're gonna go to the regular shop. And... Ooh, we're like... Surefire rocket. Ah, counter rogue again. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I think an LR Vegeta that's not just Majin would be really cool. Though Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta is gonna be super, super cool. If anything, if any unit I'm going like super deep on, it's gonna be him. Alright, stage 2 of the ice area. An LR fused Zamasu. A lot of people want that. I'm glad that there's another LR cell. Or that there's an LR cell that's out on JP. I gotta ask you guys something. Just to make it easy for me to actually read and stuff. How many of you play Dokkan on JP? Just type 1 if you do. Oh shit. Cool. So what do you guys think about the differences, right? Like the differences between JP and Global? Like, does stuff like that keep you from playing on Global as much? Do you play on Global as much no matter? Has some of the stuff that you've played on JP or the way that JP works kind of like ruined some stuff on Global for you? Because I know that there was a little bit when I was playing on JP, like kind of a lot, but probably more than I was playing on Global. And this is not what I wanted. And there was some stuff about it that I was like, oh, okay, like this is super cool, but like I don't have this stuff on Global, and therefore I'm not super excited about playing on Global anymore. Stuff like the friend list, right? Like, I feel like that was a really, like those kinds of updates, I don't understand why they don't come out on both at the same time, right? Like, the quality of life updates, right? It's all just lines of code. Why can't it all come out at the same time? It's a way that you can kind of keep the whole player base of the game like on the same page. Jesus. read it and I'm not paying attention. And I feel like it's almost like showing a preference, right? Like, I definitely feel like Bandai likes JP more, right? Like, we're just like the cash kids. But like, you know, that's whatever. I just want more consistency. Global gets a shaft too much, but one thing is I will give they prepare their stones early for free-to-play players. That's definitely true. You know, the countdown stuff is definitely, I appreciate it, and I'm not necessarily a free-to-play player. I mean, I do buy stones. I would not necessarily call myself a whale, though, by any means, just because I don't spend that kind of money on stones. You know what I mean? Or I don't necessarily spend that kind of money on stones without a plan. Yeah, JP does give more to their players in general. I'll definitely agree with you there. Alright, so let's see if we can beat the absolute bejesus out of this pinata. I'm gonna break everything in the room first. Oops. Not so close. I missed a couple of things. So we'll try that again. So we're gonna go boom, boom, boom. That was close. So basically, if you beat the bejesus out of the pinata, you get stuff. The truth is the biggest, like, one of the biggest whales that I've ever heard of. You guys should check out my buddy Anthony on AC Gaming. He whales pretty hard too, but he's a super cool guy. He's super chill. Oh my god. Yeah, the truth is a super whale. Like, God of the Whales is an understatement. He's like the ultimate god of whaling. Okay, we're probably not going to be able to beat him up enough. Which means that we just need to find the shops. And then we could probably get enough damage on that stupid friggin' pinata to make him pop. Ooh, Dragon Arc enhanced. Ice Spear. Hurt my soul when he buffs his LRs. Oh my god. I mean, what a problem to have though, right? Like, oh, I can't do anything with these LR units. I guess I'll just bob them. Oh man, like that hurts. That hurts to hear about. Oh, okay, cool. So we got another ability. Does he have Majin Vegeta on his pick? What are you talking about? Oh, that was really close on that one. I bet. Okay. Ace, I see you. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, there we go. Up. Breaking Twister. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, no, I can definitely understand that. I mean, it's something that you spent money on. You probably should keep it. Plus, I mean, at least most LRs, with the only exception I actually think being like the 2 Fusion LRs that came out, the Gogeta and Vegito, you can usually find a use for their TURs. Like you can keep them as linking partners for the other one, or something like that, you know? That was very close to death. Not a fan of that. I feel like something bad's happening. Whew. Okay. Definitely grabbing a healing potion, because, yeah, we need one of those. Oh, ACU Gaming YouTube pick. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's Majin Vegeta right now. He's a cool guy. Definitely check him out and subscribe. You can let him know that I sent you on one of his videos. He has a lot of really great content. He talks about a lot of different stuff. Alright. Making it faster than I thought, or further than I thought. We're actually gonna go here. What are you? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, because I suck at this game. That'll come in really handy. Releases blasts of lightning when done damage. I'll take it. Oh, especially because so in this game there's like the different like mid bosses, and then you get to these levels, and this is just a boss fight for which I am woefully unprepared. So we'll. Oh, that's cool. Frost Queen Freya. It's too late to be getting cold feet because I'm about to freeze you in your tracks. I'm gonna throw a fireball at you. Hey. Ooh. I'm dead. I do like the AGL Turles. I think that his category is going to be great. I don't have a whole... Yeah, this game is pretty intense. And the intense part about it, right? Like, I had all this cool stuff a second ago, and I have none of it anymore. Because I didn't have it permanently unlocked. This game? No, it's this game is on Steam, actually. It's like $15 right now. Oh, well, I did get some good stuff. Let's get Spiraling Typhoon. Oh yeah, I forgot. We can try this stuff out, actually, before we go into anything. Hold on, I think that was telling me to wiggle the stick? Interesting. Oh, bro, you played Prop Hunt? I have not played Prop Hunt in a hot minute. And my god, was that game fun. Oh, man. Probably gonna stick with the ice, or actually, what does this look like? Gonna test all this stuff out. Make sure we know what we're going in with. Oh, that's pretty cool. That'd be good for getting people away, but try the Frost Fan. Yeah, you have to play games like that with friends. Like if you're not playing with friends, you know, you're missing out when it comes to games like that. Actually, we're actually gonna try that too. If I re-look at news, it says you cannot get specific medals for a character. I'm gonna have to look at this myself. Hold on. Especially because it should actually be where I live. The everything should be actually reset. So I should be able to see it. We'll just figure this out real quick. Actually, we can talk about, like, you know, the first stage of the rewards too, if the rewards are actually there, which would be kind of neat, I think. Right? All right, let's see here. Okay. 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 All right, so we get 15 awards in here. At 1 Dragonstone, I mean, that's just for consecutive login. Dock and Summer bonus is 2 Snake Ways, 5 Ghost Ushers, 2 Dragonstones, a bunch of the training weights, and a bunch of Awakening medals, which is kind of cool. So let's go ahead and accept a bunch of those. And then let's look at the news. Okay. So movie announcement celebration. Come challenge Broly that appears in the movie, so he's gonna be the boss. Dragon Ball Super movie announcement celebration begins. Get Dragonstones and various items from login or mission bonuses. On top of that, Broly that appears in the movie will soon stir up clashes in Dokkan Battle. Fight against Broly in the Fierce Extreme Z battle event. Follow the movie official site. Login stuff. It looks like the Extreme Z Awakening is going to go live in like 2.5 hours. In the event listed above, you cannot acquire Awakening medals required for Extreme Z Awakening certain characters. Okay, so it's certain characters. Which makes me wonder, right? Because we have an Extreme Z Awakening Broly in general, right? That's the thing that exists. So I'm wondering if they're putting that out there specifically as a way to say that you can't get the medals for the other Broly, maybe? So we'll have to wait and see. I'm not going to be awake when it goes live because I got to go to the gym at like 6:30 in the morning. But I think that that's a general announcement. I think that that's actually something that comes out anytime an Extreme Z event comes out. I think that's a normal thing. I think. So I don't think that's something to worry about. Oh, of course, with this stupid frickin' pinata. Get out of here! I'm not even gonna deal with you. So I don't think that indicates that there's not a unit to awaken with the Extreme Z Awakening, because there would have to be, right? Like, you don't have an Extreme Z battle to not have something to awaken. You know what I mean? Oh, ouch. Bye. So yeah, I don't think that's something to worry about. Infinity Marble. If I can get that later, I will. Just because that's a really good item. So yeah. Oh, what the? Okay. I wouldn't worry too much. Long story short. Front dash, facial cross. It's 200. I really think it's gonna be a Broly card. It can't not be. That we're gonna get the Z Awaken. I mean, there are no other units that they've been hyping up or anything like that, you know, so it, just in my opinion, absolutely has to be a Broly unit. I think people will friggin' revolt if it's not. Alright, Gotenks, thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate you hanging out for the stream. Wish you happy summoning and all that fun stuff. I hope that you get everything that you want out of the banner. Or not the banner, out of the Extreme Z Awakening. We don't have 200, but I don't think, we're gonna see what that does. Increases air damage, which is good because that's my basic, and I use my basic a lot. Fucking counter rogue again. thanks, GoTanks. I appreciate that, man. I like being called cool. Cool. Alright. I think that what's going to happen, too, is that the next time I die, I'll probably just poke through, see what stuff I can get with the gems. Okay, cool. Look at that. Found that right off the bat. That's pretty sweet. Nothing crazy good, I don't think. Probably gonna get that hourglass just to see what that's all about. Okay, so we need... Yo, Kenny! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you can make it, bro. Have I ever beaten the game? No. Not even close. Actually, most of the time it's these spear guys that give me such trouble. Because the sword guys don't, they don't hit too fast, but these spear guys, they just like, their range is insane, and then they just hit you so quick. Get in there and just kind of beat the bejesus out of people, and hold them in one place, pretty much all set. Like that right there, like, bro, I bet you could beat this game faster than I could. Back toward the shops. I actually think I want to go to the Arcana shop instead. Because I think that what's in there is going to be more worth it. What do you do? Yeah, we're doing that. Boom. Now we got an enhanced skill, which is good. Yeah, there's got to be a card. There has to be a card. It would make no sense if there wasn't. People would just be so incredibly upset. You know, and I think that Bandai doesn't necessarily do a whole lot to be endearing towards its player base. So if they pulled something like that, like they would be in hot water. I don't think that they'd be in a good position if they didn't associate a card with it. I really truly think it's going to be a free-to-play Broly unit. I really, really do. Are you jumping over here to come after me? Found the boss room. We have over 100 gold. So we can go back. Yeah, we're gonna go back and buy a health potion. Yeah, if there's no card, a whole lot of the hype that was coming about this is just gonna be gone. Okay, so we got a Flash Knight. He hits really hard, and I forget about that sometimes. Okay, now it's just him. Stun. Boom. There we go. Abhorrent Cologne. Enemies have less health, but enemy damage is increased. Cursed Relics. Wonderful. Yeah, let's move on. Oh, and of course I'm going into I'm going into a big boss with the Abhorrent Cologne. Oh, that's terrible. I think that the int cards that they put out, now that I'm thinking about it, I think that those int cards might be the boss cards. Like, that's what the EZA Broly is going to be. Like, I think that in the first 20 stages, he's going to be the SR, like, not enraged. And then once, once you hit level, or maybe it's once you hit level 15. Once you hit level 15, that's when he'll go into his enraged mode. Because that's a pretty normal thing that EZAs do. Ouch. Oh, that's so much damage! Fudge. Man, she is merciless. That's it. What team will I use? I don't know. They actually haven't released anything about what he's going to be weak to, or what category or anything. So I'm not entirely positive. I mean, if he's going to be an int unit, I'm obviously going to use a whole lot of physical units. And if I'm going to use a whole lot of physical units, I'm probably just going to end up using my fusion team because it's made up of mostly physical units. If my... Oh yeah, Ice Spear was a good one. Let's see what we get here. Circuit line. Yeah, we'll do all that stuff. Yep. And we're gonna go back to this. I think that this was the winning combination right there. So I'm probably going to use my Fusion or Super Int team. I think that just, or not Super Int, Super Physical team. I think that's just going to make the most sense. I could even really, I could use my Majin Buu Saga team too, just because I have a lot of physical units on that. And it's a pretty powerful category as well. So I'm not entirely positive. I think it's going to depend on what comes out. as far as like what his weaknesses are going to be, if they even release what his weaknesses are going to be. I know I said that the last one was going to be the last one. Then Kenny jumped in, so I have to keep going. That fire does a lot more damage, I think. Yeah, I think it's the same as the... I think that's the same as like the Earth Smash. That's similar anyway. I really want the electricity basic. Because I had that one on another run, and it was absurd because it just did so much stunning. Yeah, Majin Buu Saga I think is probably going to be a good bet. Probably not a sure thing, just because... Yo, what up, Plank? You're so tired. Well, thank you for joining in, even though you're so tired, man. I appreciate you being here. You just went to a... Oh, Clank's going to a party? I hope you partied safe. I mean, as safe as you can. You gotta still have fun when you party. Yeah, we're actually, Clank, we're talking about that now. We're talking about, like, you know, what team people might be using to try and take him on, what might work best for him, that kind of stuff. Because what I think is going to happen, I think he's going to be an int unit. I think that that's what the int cards that were released are. I think that that's what he's, like, those are, like, his boss cards, right? For when you're actually, like, fighting him and stuff. And oh boy, train of thought. So I think that a physical team is probably going to be best to beat him. And for me, I'm going to use an int team. I mean, you wouldn't have to deal with any type disadvantage or anything like that if you do. But I personally think that super physical is probably going to be the best way to go. Unless the stuff that we were shown is not what's actually going on. You know what I mean? Like, if what the data miners found was like a decoy, or not necessarily a decoy, but not accurate, you know? Because they do great work, but I mean, Bandai could change stuff in a second if they wanted to. Potara is your strongest team. Potara is a great team. Potara is also my best team. Yeah, Clank, I was saying the same thing. I was thinking about using my fusion team because my fusion team is mostly physical. I mean, I've got the physical Super Vegito on there too because he's a physical unit and he still gets the buffs. Okay, what do we got here? Ball Lightning. I have all of these in general. Actually, I'm gonna go with the enhanced Aqua Arc. Because these guys are gonna be weak to that. Got your new glasses today. That's pretty awesome. I'm sure being able to see properly is nice. Oh, burst mage. Okay, now it's just the mage to deal with. Alright, Clank. Thanks for stopping by, I appreciate it. You, get some rest. You party animal, you. We'll talk later, bro. Greg, I just want to say you are a champion, hanging out with me the whole time. I appreciate it. Run. See you, Clank. Take care. Ooh, we're just getting all the enhanced stuff. I'm okay with that. I think the last time I got that twist removal was enhanced, which is why it's not as good. It's still something, though. Something in that left bumper slot. I thought there were still guys that way. We'll just go ahead and connect the map there, and connect the bottom. Lots of chaos gems. Ooh, okay, we got some curse relics here. I've done the flashy boots before, I'm not about it, so we'll go with the heavenly boots. Significant chance to evade, but attacks, but receive double damage. That's no good. Man, that's gonna stink. I'm gonna die so fast. Yep, right there. Like 43 damage from falling in the lava. That's no good. Yep. So worried about staying out of the way now that I'm overcompensating. And that's no good. Okay. Yeah, game trolled me hard. But that's part of oh damn. That's part of the whole thing, though, is you get a big benefit, but a small, but a pretty significant drawback. So we're gotta get the health potion. Let's see if we survive this boss. There we go. That was actually kind of cool. I am surprised that I beat that. So now, oh boy, now we gotta go fight the fire lady. I have fought her before and lost. She's intense. So I'm not necessarily excited about this. Holy shit. Yep. Yeah, that whole taking double damage thing was no joke. So we're gonna go see what we can buy, and then I'm gonna probably call that over. Wavefront dash. Oh, Whirling Tornado. That one I've heard is really, really good. We'll see. Ooh, and Dark Katana. There we go. Yeah, those evades were coming in pretty clutch. But the disadvantage of taking the double damage, that was no good. So what we're gonna do, just kind of get ourselves set up for next time. Gonna do that. We have our Dark Katana. Then we're gonna change this. Not to that. To the Whirling Tornado, because the Whirling Tornado is really, really intense. Like, I actually think that that's probably a tiny bit better than the other ones. But I think that this is where I'm going to call it, just because it's getting late. It's like 10:30. And like I said, I mean, I got to be at the gym in 8 hours. So I'm not even going to have the opportunity to get 8 hours of sleep. That's okay. I appreciate that I got to like hang out with you guys and you know, show you guys this, what I think is a pretty awesome game. I'll probably play some more of this moving forward, just because I really enjoy it and I want to see if I can get all the way through it. It reminds me a lot of The Binding of Isaac, and that game took me a while, but after a little bit, I actually was able to beat it on a consistent basis. So we're gonna see how this game goes as we move forward, hang out with our rooms and stuff here. But Greg, again, thank you so much for hanging out the whole time. It really means a lot to me. We'll give it a couple more streams, and then I'll gladly mod you. Are you already in my Discord, Greg? Because if you're not in my Discord, we need to get you in my Discord. So let's get you in there, and then we can talk. Does that sound good to you? There's a link right. Okay, well, there's a link right there. So go ahead and hop on in, and then we'll chat and figure out that kind of stuff later. Just because I've not that it's anything against you, I haven't had the most positive experience with people that I've modded in the past. The kid that I modded, one of the kids that I modded actually ended up being the kid that stole my Dokkan Battle account. I'm not going to get into that whole rigmarole because I'm probably going to make a video about it at some point. But that's why I don't mod everybody that asks anymore. So go ahead and jump into the Discord. I will definitely give you the Dokkan role, so you can talk in all of the Dokkan channels and stuff like that, and chat with people, and then we can take it from there. Okay. Bro, it's all good. Don't worry about the Dokkan Battle account. My new account, or newer account, is actually pretty awesome. So, it'll be fine. So, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up here. Greg, I hope to see you in the Discord channel. I hope you have a great rest of your night, and I'll at least, I'm sure that I'll see you in the next stream, and then we can kind of figure it out from there. Okay, bro? So, later on, see you in the next one.